Good day, everybody, it's Max, and this is Foundry, you betcha! And on today's episode, it is Mr. Roboto, you betcha! It's Mr. Roboto Day! We're gonna put robots together and sell them to the space station and make lots of that funky cash money brick stuff. So I can make even more robots and make more cash money. That's what it's all about, people. Before we get started, of course, big thanks to recent subscribers as their names are going at the bottom of the screen. Of course, to live chat, I appreciate very much. And all those watching later on, feel free to watch me at 2 times speed because your time is precious and I'm twice as handsome. You bet. You know it. I'm going to hit the buttons and the things. We're going to change the screen over. There we go. Something like that. There we go. Hey, there I am. Sure. We're going to load this game. You bet. While the screen is loading, I did mention yesterday I wasn't going to do anything. Today was Mr. Roboto Day, and we were going to save that for today. I wasn't going to try and sideswipe that or try prepare for that or anything. I mean, yes, we've got the 4 components building up in a box, and that's great. But everything else was set aside. Now, the reason that is because I did mention yesterday I was having an issue. Right, we were having an issue. We were using too much Iglium ore. I think it's Iglium. Yeah, Iglium ore. The names these games come up with. Let me tell you, we were using way too much of it. And of course, this mine, which is already over 1.5 kilometers away, my turbines, my steam turbines, were running full tilt and eating up an entire Mark II line of ore, which of course was eating into this. Now, don't get me wrong, this is still it's not the best, all right. But we'll talk about that more here in a second. Hey, I'm over here at the steel. This is steel, and of course steel leaves here, and look at that. There's more of that ignium ore. That's because steel is on its own power grid, and of course, as you can see here, we got 2 turbines running here to run all the steel and the mega factory. Of course, like right here is Xeno, and Ignium is right there. And of course, this was a great place to build a steel plant. You'll notice we got 2 of them right here too, and we're actually not even going to move the steel plant. We'll just hook right into those 2 when these 2 run out. But the reason I came over here, of course, is I did want to check to see how these guys were doing for power, because I haven't been over here in a while, and things seem to be doing okay. I did upgrade the belts here to Mark II to try and load the ship a little faster. I probably could put 4 more belts on here, 2 down that side, 2 down that side, try and load it a little faster. I'm not going to worry about it right now. We got lots of steel going on, but let's fly over here to the major power center. Now, of course, yesterday I mentioned that we fixed it in real time yesterday. The Mark II belt was flying down and was eating so much ore that we actually supplemented it with this line here that was taking a little bit from my science steel. But you will notice something today. That ore is barely moving. That's right, people. Why? Well, let's come on down here and have a look. Yes, the belt's moving. The ore isn't moving, though. And if we have a look, that bar is not moving very fast. It's pretty slow. You'll notice yesterday that bar was like just blinking by, right? It was blinking by pretty hard. So you'll notice today, though, it's not. Today, those bars are basically standstill. Look at that. That's great. Why's that? Well, let's have a look at that. Well, you see, I did say I wasn't going to play. I wasn't going to play with the robots. Not until today. Everybody's going to get to see it live, real time. You betcha. But I did say I was going to have to spend some time offline fixing the power problem, which I did, obviously, because where are we getting all this power? I mean, something's running all this stuff. Where are we getting all the power? This stuff doesn't just run by, it does run on magic and dreams, I'm sure. Of course, over here is all our robot stuff. It looks great, right? Here's torsos and heads. Look at that. There's our little test plan from yesterday. Of course, we've got arms and legs over here, and so we'll come down here a little bit. And power is not a problem anymore because I have greatly increased my solar production. I had done a little experiment. Turns out half of it wasn't even working. I had done a little experiment. I had built 4 rows of solar panels and 4 rows of batteries. Turns out 3 of the rows weren't even plugged in. I had accidentally forgotten this wire right here. So only this row of solar panels and this row of batteries was plugged into the system. Yeah, that's a thing. Turns out when you plug in all the rows, you get a lot more power. Yeah, like a lot more power. Like so much power. In fact, if we go to grid status and we go to the top, yeah, we're not even using 50% of the power, and all that power is coming from solar panels. Nothing's coming from the steam turbines. We're using all the power. We got all kinds of battery power. We can produce over, when the batteries actually do kick in, which I do have to hook more of them up. I ran out of wire, but I won't worry about that right now. When they do kick in at the moment, even with the ones I have just plugged in at the moment, we put out nearly 60 kilowatts of power. So on a continuous stream. So we have power, baby. You betcha. And we need power because today is Mr. Roboto Day. You bet. Yeah. I mean, it's super exciting. And I'm going to move this over a little bit. Another thing we might do, depending on how it goes, I am going to probably increase this by double. We're going to have to move these boxes out of the way a little bit, shovel a few things around here, and increase this by 2. Turns out I need a lot of electronics. Or a lot of, what are these crazy things? I forget what we're making here. What are we making here? What are they called? The print is so small on everything. Electronic components. Yeah, you need a lot of electronic components. I mean, we got 8 lanes going here. Turns out we don't make even close to the necessary numbers that we need to handle 8 lanes of necessity, right? Let's see. Can I see the number there? I suppose I can't, right? Yeah, listen. I need you to move out of my way for a minute so I can stare at this. So I need 24 per minute in this machine itself. Now, do I or do I not? I mean, it really is a big question because if I don't really... Yep, that's the right one. I mean, I don't know if I actually do or do not, because obviously I may be overproducing this by a bucket load, right? And then not need that. But yeah, balancing, you know, I'm sure somebody around here does that, but yeah. I mean, I try. I should say I try to do balancing. Okay, so anyway, power is not a problem. I am going to move this over this way some, just because if I do expand or whatever, and I want to put a second set of robots down here, then I want to be able to do that. So we're gonna put this. We're gonna pick this up. Now I did actually put some stuff away in my inventory. Like I believe I built like 5 things of this and that and everything else. I'm gonna have to go back and pick that stuff up because I put it away because I needed a lot of storage space for making solar panels. So like you notice here, you need like 10 plates, 10 electronic components, 5 energy cells, right? And I was making batteries at the same time, right? Again, you need 20 tech rods for each of these things and all that stuff. So, you know, my inventory was just full of plates and rods and electronic components, and, you know, I needed the space. So we do got to go pick up a few things here. Move back this way, and we'll pick up a few of the belts and things that we kind of I shoved into a box. How you guys doing? Okay, you guys are still making little robots for me. I mean, the maintenance guys, right? They're what's paying our low key. This is for not today. This is not today's episode. but I will point it out now. Next science, getting ready. We'll have to do the next science here shortly. Right, Jeff? Right on, buddy. That's right, yeah. You know what's going on. So if I fly over here, are the parts in here? Yes, they are. Okay, so there's the parts. Mergers, splitters. I actually don't think you need most of this stuff. Not in terms of now. I mean, later on, if you get to make more things, maybe you do need splitters and mergers and all that stuff. I'm sure that's fine. But chances are, I don't think we actually do need it. I think we just need the buildings and slam it. No. Don't you dare make that. Don't you dare make a tank. I don't need a tank. Let's see. What do we got going on here? I'm just looking to see. You know what? I'm going to leave them. I'm going to leave them behind. Take that out. You don't need those. I tried to put them away like 3 times yesterday, and I couldn't do it. Put that one glass away. We're going to destroy that. You just threw out 80 glass. Are you crazy, man? Crazy. Well, I don't know about crazy, but come down here. Where's the blue ore? That's not the blue stuff. You should actually throw that into a machine somewhere, though. That would be a thing you do. There's the blue ore. I am going to go here. We're going to go here for a second. Where is it? Explosive charge? 70. Okay, listen, if you'll... I can't see you making 75 explosives. You can make more explosives? Really? No, let's not do that. I mean, we already got enough. In fact, I probably didn't need more than 150. So I'm going to put that away. I'm going to put that away for now. I'm going to go drop these guys off. I am holding on to a lot of explosive charge, I will admit. Maybe I'll put 50 of them in there for now, just so as I have the space. Okay. I can probably put my rods away and some other things. You probably don't need that. Yes, I mean, 69. Nice. Okay, so we do need stuff. What do I need to make these things? So we need hydraulic piston. You mean did I put them away up here? Yes? Give me those. All right. So you need hydraulic pistons. Yeah, well, I guess I'm going to go get some more of those, aren't I? Circuit boards you need. I will go pick some of those up. And we will do... Let's see... circuit boards, advanced machinery parts. You know what? I can actually steal them from science over here. I don't need to go... we'll do that. Sure, we'll go borrow some of that from science. I mean, they're right here somewhere, right? Yeah, they're... no, that's not you. No, it's right here. Right here. Yeah, see? Right in this box. Yeah. Take that. All right, and how many do you need for that? 10. Yeah, so like 400's more than enough, dude. You're good to go. All right, so we do need 40 plates for each one of these crazy things. So we will actually probably stand over there by a Xeno plate box, and craft these up. And that'll take care of that. Pistons. You're the piston box. Turned out, did a little maintenance here last night as well. Turned out I had accidentally, I just forgot. I hadn't connected, I had connected the lefts, stare this way. I had connected the left box to the assembly lines, but I hadn't connected the right box. So these pistons over here were not going anywhere. And then I did the same thing. I had done the same thing with the robot parts. I had connected the left box and forgot to connect the right. So you'll now notice the left and the right are actually being used. So that's good because my numbers would have been way off. As much as I, am not doing the best here at scalability, I do gotta try at least a little bit. So 200 pistons, 10. I can build 20 machines. That should be more than enough. We will now make things, right? 3. Well, that's because you're low on what else? Probably low on plates. You haven't got enough plates to do squat, dude. What else do you want? Circuit boards. All right, well, let's go do that. We'll go grab those. I think they're right here. Yes. Let's grab 400 of those so we don't have any excuses. And plates. Plates, of course. Which box do you want to grab these out of? No, that's steel. Over here, dude. We'll grab it from the second box. Why not? Oh, you were going to drop off that pink ore. Drop off the pink ore so as it can process a little more. Yeah. Lots of wafers, I will say. Looks good. It's too bad we weren't selling enough little maintenance drones to make this a highly profitable side of things. But even with the slow amount of pink ore I'm getting out of this, we are actually getting. I have more than enough wafers to handle projects, so I'm good with that. If we go manage inventory and I throw a bunch of that in there, boom. Wow. Turns out I can probably load up several of these. Okay. Here, you can have that. Sure. Here, yeah. You can have some too. Yeah, you can have 200 of that. And can I reach the button? Boom. There you go. And you can have, well, 83. All right. Well, there. That'll keep you guys busy. Yeah. Chomp on that for a while, guys. Yeah. Do that. I don't know why I had 400 of that. Well, I had to move the drills around. We'll take a tour of that after we get robots running, just to kind of end things off for the day. The Techium, of course, is coming from here, or the Texelite. The Texelite is coming from this mining system. You'll notice there's 2 mines in here. This one's currently dry, but can be reactivated if I use fracking. And of course, this one here has ore in it at the moment and is where it's getting its current ore production. There's actually 10 more points of drilling I can do on that. Gee whiz. Maybe later. Maybe later is the answer I'm going to give to that. Okay, now you can come over here, land, and let's make some things. Sure. Sort that. Let's do 1,000 plates and see what happens. Sure. 20. Well, I don't think you need 20. So we got. You probably need a sales warehouse at some point in time, right? Because you're not going to want to move these robots all the way across the map. Here, grab. What is it? 200? Is it 2? Did that say 200? I think it said 200. Yeah, like you want 200 steel beams. That's crazy. All right, well, anyway, we'll deal with him soon enough. So we know that from that we need 9. We have 1, right? So I need 8 more. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. Sure. Now, do we want to paint them? I don't know. Let's skip the painting for now. I do remember seeing paint here somewhere, though. I was pretty sure, like, it was, yeah, paint, recipe. You need emulate gas, emulate, like, you need all this stuff. It's crazy. And 50 water. You get 100 paint out of it, I guess. It's not like it's a big deal. We'll worry about color afterwards. Let's just get the thing working first. All right. It's probably a good idea. We'll take that 1 there, too. Since you're just bebopping along. All right, let's see what we can do about making robots and then selling them for profit, people. That's what we do. So you got to get stuff over here. We got 800 belt on me. Oh, that's good. Right? You guys are ready to go? Oh no, you're my robot parts. Here. Wrong place. Down here, please. Yes. So you're my arms. You're my legs, and then you guys over there are my things, right? One of you better be my heads. Yup. And okay, yeah, that's not it. And you're my torsos, right? Okay, cool. So let's see. Yep. Well, we're gonna have to do this. So let's get the heads going up here. And, oh, turns out that's actually going to work out good for me. I like that. All right. So we're going to need a few ramps. We got 2, but let's make 20 anyway. All right, so we know where then. Well, let's do these 2 lines first, just so as I don't confuse myself. Because I mean, that doesn't take a lot of work, people. Sure. Okay. So you come with me, mister. Zip. All the way up here. Yep. And you come out here. Okay, so that's going to be our torsos. This is going to be our heads. All right. Now we got to go get our arms and legs. Sure. Do you want to come right down there with them? Or do you want to come up here with them? Let's have a look. That's too high. That's too high. I kind of would like to come back down this way on it, but the problem is that this guy is at 1 high, and that's a mess for me. So I'm going to have to drop him here, and then I got to raise him back up to get over this mess. So I got to do that. Okay, so go down. And then do this. All right. And then that way he can get up over that. All right. So now I can make a 1 high branch that comes all the way down here. I'm actually okay with this. And you are the outbound. I see you here. Yeah. Oh no. This is all right. This is all right, dude. You just gotta make your thing here. Do this. This guy's already straight out. So let's yeah. You just gotta do it, dude. You just gotta do it. Do it. Okay, and we'll do that. Sure. And oh, don't. You know what? You shouldn't have done that. Okay. Darn it. I didn't want these connected. Okay. Oh, no. What did you do there? You broke something. I heard it go snap. Don't break things. I suppose I can't put them arms back in there. Well, I had a little bit in my inventory anyway, so I guess we'll take them along. All right, so yeah, we'll just take that out. I don't want these connected. Did you just upgrade that whole belt? No. Okay, good. Don't. Gee whiz, game. Look, one day we'll upgrade all the belts, but not today. It's definitely not today. Right there. And then we'll turn that way. Sure. No. Rotate. You did that on purpose, Max. Rotate. There we go, and we're going to rotate this way. Mr. O, I hope it's all good in the neighborhood. Yeah, already sleeping. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Have yourself a good Zeno, and I'll catch you soon. Yes, I actually got started a little late today. I was actually going to start a little early. I was actually on track to starting, well, I wouldn't say early, but it was about, like, about my usual time. Whatever that is. Anyway, I was about on track to do that, and then unfortunately this item happened at the very last minute, which took me about an hour and 20 minutes to do. And there went my master plan of being ahead of schedule, and then all of a sudden I was now behind schedule again. So yeah, unfortunate it was, but it does. That's just the way life is, people. That's the way life is. Anybody wants to give me $100,000 a year, feel free to do so, because that's what I would need to replace the job I have. So it's just can't just ignore the actual income that you've got. All right, so now we've got the 4 lines over here. What are you gonna do, Max? Well, let's get ready to rumble. So here is assembly line start. Now that we all know kind of how it works, does this has like dual imports, dual port inputs? Sure does. Do you want? I say we leave 5. I think we go for 5. 5 and 5. We'll start there. All right, cool. Now we will need to power this all up soon enough. But right, because you can't. Yeah, we're gonna have to power it up now, I guess. I should still have enough power wires on me, right? I have enough wire, but I don't have any power poles left. I just plain ran out after. I mean, I did a lot of power poles last night, people. It is what it is. So how do we want to handle the power situation? Well, we definitely don't want to be in the way of anything, right? So all right, if we go there. Okay, and we'll just come straight down this way. I'll probably fall off. Yeah, there we go. That's the thing that happened. Okay. Let's swap to this, and you got 14 of those, dude. Go get some. Go get some. Yeah. Go get some. Don't. You know, it's not like it's not like you know you have to have this done in 14 minutes or something. Like you know. This is the chill stream. Sanchez! What's up? I hope it's all good in the neighborhoods. Yeah. Things are pretty good. Do you need that many? Probably not. There we go. Yeah. Mr. O's already sleeping. He probably won't respond. But, it's good to see you, man. I hope things are all good in the neighborhoods. Alright, so we'll come down here. Yep. I'm just gonna clean this up a little bit, right? We're gonna make this look pretty. All right. First of all, let's go this way because you got to make, you know, I don't know why I'm so concerned about the prettiness factor, but it's a thing. It's a thing. We don't want it looking ugly, right? So something like that. There we go. Yeah, I mean, you know, this will probably get all filled in eventually. This is probably all going to get filled in eventually, but it's not at the moment, and we don't want it to be ugly. So, no ugliness, right? This is I mean, you know, we try to have some sort of organizational skills here. So, how about we take it from this one? We'll go this way. How many? Really? That's probably not the good idea, Max. Yeah, the way this is supposed to work is you're supposed to leave yourself like a thing right there. Okay, so then let's go out 2 past this and then go right there. Now you can come down this way. Yeah, there you go. Oh, nice. It reached. That's exactly what we'd like. Oh, that's awesome. All right, so let me plug in the thing. Configure service robots. Yeah, do that. That's awesome. That's awesome sauce. Listen, I think actually, I think I gotta actually do this. Yeah, now it's gonna be upset with me because I just unplugged it. And the reason is that if I plan to use more of these later, I gotta kind of have a thing going on here, right? Right here. No, can we have that over one more? Sure, he says. I can have that over one more. Here we go. Right there, my friends. Perfect. All right, so now we're going to bring you out here. Do we want to go around this port? Sure. Okay, so we'll do that, and now we'll plug this in. I think every one of these needs power, so if from yesterday, I'm not quite sure. I can't like super remember. Don't hold me to it. We'll road to find out. So I take this thing. You know what? Let's try something different first. Assembly line rail 6. Oh, it's very short. It's very tiny. I thought it was bigger than that. I thought it was going to be like, you know, like a rail, like really long. But that's actually pretty short. I didn't realize it was that short. Well, I mean, really, you might as well just slam this together and keep going. I guess. Wow. I didn't realize it. Well, I guess I should have studied that a little more, shouldn't I? I may have to actually move this over by 5. That probably makes sense now because I won't have enough room here. Okay, so actually I want to start this kind of right around here. So now I got to clean this up. That was kind of foolish of you, Max. Well, not really. I mean, you know, nothing foolish about it. It just kind of happened. So let's try this again. Not like that. Don't know why it's so tiny, but it is. There we go. Okay, so now where's the power pole going to go? Well, it's not going there. Let's try. Well, we know that this power pole is actually short, so actually let's run it the other way and make it even out. I like this plan. So if we take the power pole from here, we know we can stretch this one to here. Then we can stretch this one to here, and now we can go this way. Oh yeah, this is so much better. I'm so much happier now. Okay, and it looks like you can daisy chain those, so that may not be a thing. But anyway, nevertheless, now let's go back here once again. Service robot. It's charged up. Good. All right. So. Where's the screen for this one? Okay, so configure service robot. Do you want to do the head first? Well, yeah. I mean, you've got the heads right here, so you might as well attach the head, right? We would attach the head here, and then boop. There we go. And then you're gonna weld the head because that's a thing. Okay. First of all, hook it up with power. Stop jumping around like a fish and do that. There we go. Now land. Okay, so now we want to weld the head, right, of Mr. Service Robot. Weld arm, leg, left, arms. Attach arm, left, right. Attach head. Really? You don't have to weld it? Attach leg, left, leg, right. Weld arm, left, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really? You don't have to weld the head. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. I'm okay with this. So what do you want to do now? Let's go attach arm and then weld arm. All right. So we'll attach the arm. Right. I wonder if you have to actually stick them in the right holes. I hope not. So okay. Listen. Just slam the next one down here, dude. No. What do you got going on here? Yeah, I was gonna say snap to grid, dude. There we go. So now, oh, you're gonna need to power this. Why? I should just put these all down at once. What? That's just silly talk. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Yeah. Well, don't say I didn't warn you about sensibility. Okay, now, wire them all together at once, dude. This will make this so much faster, right? Okay, so we're going to go to there, and then to there, and then to there. Oh, yeah, this is way faster. All right. Hey, you know, come on now. It's my first assembly line. I mean, you know, real assembly line, not like the fake one. Okay, so, oh, look at that. So... we attach the heads, we attach the left arm, we now need to weld the left arm. Configure. Weld arm left. Okay. Attach arm right. Attach arm right. And then weld arm right. Yep. Thank you. And now attach left leg. Right. Attach leg left. And then weld leg left. There we go. And now that right leg comes in right here. Attach leg right. And weld the leg right. Sure. Excellent. Now what? Did it just fall off the end? Maybe I'll go stare at things here. Maybe you have to paint it. Never thought of that. Because it's not like you have an assembly line end. You know. Let's put down the sales building. How about that? You built this big sale building. Where is it? I know it's in here somewhere because I just spent a lot of resources building this crazy thing. There it is. The sales warehouse, assembly line 1. Oh, wow. Okay. I need more platform. I need more platform. Never mind. Okay, yeah, go get some more platform. I didn't realize we're getting closer to the end. It's fine. I got 3,200 platform in boxes. Of course you had to hit that pipe. What are the odds of that? What are the odds that you just happen to be at the right height to hit that piece of pipe that's way up in the air, like you just don't care, right? Sure, of course. Let's do this. Yeah, can I have that? I guess you can. Like, that filled all your inventory. Well, I guess I'm not taking the other 1,600 with me. Well, we'll be back for it. It's fine. Whatever. Yeah. You know, I put these pipes in the air on purpose to put them out of the way, and all they seem to be is in the way. I don't know how is that even possible? So we're probably going to use 1,600 right here. I'll have to go get the other 1,600. That's fine. Zip. Boom. Well, I used 900. No surprise there. Dip, dip. And then we do this. Yeah, see, it's not going to be enough. Still not enough. All right, so go grab some more. It would probably fit there, but I might as well even it out. I might as well even it out now. Might as well go grab it, even it out. No, I was gonna add another layer to the space station. I've already got them leveled up to like level 6. I think level 7, 6. I think they're level 6, 5, 6. What am I at? Yeah, their cargo bay's level 7. The solar panels are level 6. I already got these guys leveled up pretty hard. These guys should like be paying me more money for what I've done for them. You know, they're pretty cheap. Anyway, what am I doing? Yes, you're gonna grab another more of these. Let's go with 1,000. Yeah, heck with it. Take it all. Take it all. Let's go. I'm sure I can stick these into a box if I don't use them all and all the things. All right, there we go. So, like I said, if everything kind of works out right here, and I can, you know, if it turns out that I'm actually doing better than expected, I might even try to slip a second one in later, right? That's a thing. Okay, let's, where do you want to start this? Let's start it over here, I guess. Zip. Something like that. And then take this guy, run over here like this. Boop. And now, where are we at? 348? Really? Alright. Well, you're definitely not going to get any more than like a row of 2 here. 168. Yeah, here I thought I had even more. We'll stop there at 86 and test this out. How close are we? Wow. I mean, these buildings are huge. Okay, so assembly line 1. The panel is there. I guess it's kind of going to be there. I'd like to have it away from there. I suppose I'm going to have to build a bunch of attachments now, right? It looks like it's lined up properly. So that's exactly what I'm going to have to do, too. I got to build a crazy bunch of these lines. Okay. 6. Well, I need a lot more than 6. I don't know. Well, they do 1 block at a time, right? So 17, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 26? Alright, no, it's not 26. What are we at? 23. Alright. Alright, well, All right, you have one, so you need 22. 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22. There we go. Nice. Yeah, look at that. They're building pretty fast, actually. All right, and then I could just drive this thing right into there and show me some... Well, I gotta hook up the other end. All right, just a second. All right, there's my 23. So, boop, there we go. Oh, yes, that's... Show me monies. Okay. Configure. Service robots. Oh man, this is awesome. Okay. We've got it set up now. It's almost like a warp tunnel. I'm gonna shoot these guys straight into warp space. Okay, it's fine though. It's fine. All right, so arms and legs. Sure. Let's actually cut these guys back because it looks like I'm going to run that belt down there that way anyway. Let's cut them back to here, and we'll just clean this up pretty fast. Okay, there we go. Okay, you're my bodies, right? Let the bodies hit the floor. That's it. You're my bodies. You're my boys. The body's hitting the floor. Okay. Yep. Sure. And when you know the heads just happen to be the one I want. Okay. It's fine. Whatever. You know, so we'll have to make a little bit of a turn here. Okay, so we'll make a turn. There we go. And then you gotta turn this way, right there, and come down. Here we go. And into the buckets. Like that. Now this guy, same deal. We'll have him come here. We'll have him turn out this way. And then he'll turn this way. And I'll stretch him right to here, and now I'll have him come down. Okay, so you come down, and we stick you into the first jigger here, like this, and then 1, 2. There we go. Okay, so by doing the arms first, hopefully the way I can do this is just run the same belt for arms and then just have like double feeders in here, right? That's the way we'll do it. So arms next. I can't remember which one is the arms. Did I do arms first or legs? That looks like a leg to me. I would say these are the arms. Alright, so you must be the arms, right? Please tell me you look like an arm. Yeah, you're definitely an arm. Okay, so you're the right lane. Well, of course you are. Because, well, I mean, it's just the way it's worked out, Max. Just don't worry about it. So, alright. Okay. And then you go down that way. Because you're legs, dude. Okay. Do that. Do this. Alright. You are arms. So we're gonna bring you down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I gotta have you come down right about here. Because I gotta split this. Yep. So now I actually need... Oh, I have one here. Good. So I actually got to split this off here like this. And we can stick the first arm in here. Am I ever glad we didn't have to build like separate left and right arm machines, because that would have drove me crazy. Alright, so then this guy then comes down here and does this. Okay, so there's our arms. Now for the legs. Okay, which you're already going by here, dude. You gotta back this off, actually. We gotta stop here, because again, I gotta come down. Let let me see. So, just trying to make it a little even Steven. So you get to 2 thing there. You get to 2 thing there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. That's about where we're going to come down at. So we're going to do that. Then we're going to do this. And this time, we're going to do that. And then this one comes out here. Oh, nope. You're off, dude. That's welding. That's not... yeah, you gotta weld these first, right? Yeah, you're too early. You're too early here, dude. You gotta clean this up just a little bit. Okay. Right idea, just too soon. Too soon. Yep. We need a couple more. I need to go down one more block step. Yeah, you're the welding guy. You need to come to here, my friend. There we go. Alright. Nope. Try that again. There we go. And, yeah, so then it's welding. And now we need, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, here's where we want the leg to come down. Our first leg, anyway. Now that splitter can come in here. Really? Did I mess that up by 1? I'm trying to keep it even, like, to look like the other one. So, okay, that's fine. Do that. Do that. Okay, and now you skip that one. You throw it into this one. Aw, yeah, there we go. Okay, this is actually... I'm pretty excited, actually. Okay, so we're going to hook these all up in reverse order. We'll do the torsos last, because obviously we want to see this thing fire off, and it'll be awesome. So let's throw some arms and legs on there. I guess we'll do legs first. Legs. Are you ready? I hope so. Wow. Most, you got the jitters or what? I know it's exciting, but but the jitters is too exciting. All right, let's do the arms next. Okay, there we go. So there go the arms. There go the legs. Oh, I must have a Mark 1 belt slammed in there somewhere. Here. There, I will fix that. Okay, there goes the arms and legs. Let's throw the heads on there. Sure. Heads. And this will be an output. And we're going to do that. Why does this one not have any things coming out of it? What's your problem, dude? What's wrong? Configure a recipe. You're supposed to be heads, right? Did I mess it up somehow? Did I misclick it and turn it off by accident? I guess I did. Oops, my bad. Yeah, can I have a robot head? Robot heads. Yeah, do that for me. My bad. Now I gotta check torsos just to make sure I didn't mess them up. You're green circuits, dude. You gotta come down here. Your torso. I do see boxes on both sides of this. All right, that's fine. Yeah, I just feel a little bit silly because I could have been like, unfortunately, I think these only queue up 10 in storage, right? Yeah, but at the same time, you know, we could have had them heads queued up there, plus probably another 10 or 15 on the belt. That's really unfortunate. Didn't notice that last night, people. What can I tell you? It was late. All right, so here we go. All right. We'll wait for the heads to show up and do things. I'm assuming they just kind of worked their way in there like we did last night. I mean, I manually threw heads in there last night. And I'm going to manually throw a few more in there once these guys arrive. Okay, so here they come. And boop, there they go. They throw a couple of heads in there. I have some extra parts kicking around here, so let's manage inventory. Do I not have a head? I was pretty sure I had a head. Well, there's a leg. There's a torso. We'll throw that in after once it actually starts. I guess. Oh, I was testing it with arms and legs last night, right? So I wasn't testing it with heads. 1 megajoule to weld. Wow. Okay. So we're gonna throw that extra arm in here. Okay, or 6 extra arms because sure. Okay. Where's the legs at? Hey, he's got a leg picture on him. Here, you can have a leg. All right, have a leg up, dude. So kill it. So it's a little bit of power to run this thing. Yikes. Well, it's a good thing I really boosted my power output last night because I didn't realize we were going to use that much power. All right, cool. Everything is ready to go, though. It is waiting for a torso to arrive. We're going to plug that in. This is exciting. All right, everything's ready to go, right? Yes. All right. Here we go, people. It's the big time. All right, there we go. We're going to go Alt-U. This, that, do this, and do that. I want to see all the things. All right, so here comes Mr. Torso. He's coming out here. He's going to get ahead, I hope. Boop. Yep, there you go. Grabbing some heads. Grabbing some heads, people. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. Aw, yeah. They're getting some arms. Here come the welding of the arms. Yeah. That's it. Weld arms, people. Oh, yeah. This is so good. So good. I gotta take a second picture. There we go. Probably right about there. Maybe even a third picture. Okay, so he's moved on to arms. They've welded the arms on. He's gonna get his first leg. Boop. There he goes. I mean, look at this guy. He's pretty sharp looking. I'll give him that. All right. Wow, this is actually a really nice screenshot too. We'll try. I'll try not to mess this up. No. You have to stay hovering, dude. You have to stay hovering. Right, and then all the things. There we go. Let's see if we can't get a really nice screenshot here. Boom, baby. There we go. Show me the money. I feel like Terminator. Yeah, that's right. I'm building a robot army to take over the world. The world is my oyster. You bet. And I'm taking it over. I want to see the count. There's the first robot. Let's see. I don't know how much we're gonna make for these guys, but let's hope we make something. Yeah. Now, obviously, we're not going to keep this pace up, right? We're only producing 8 per minute. So, I mean, this looks awesome. Don't get me wrong. This looks great. And I'm taking lots of pictures of it while I have the robots. But we're only going to be able to produce 8 per minute once the boxes run out. And as you can see, they are already running out because they only hold 80. They only held 80 at a time. And even the heads were kind of shorted on because I kind of wasn't watching that. But let's go. I mean, we should see some cash money on this one. Let's go see. Woo! Cash monies. I want to see some cash monies. All right, so we got the spaceship down there. He's picking it up. I want to see something happen here. Sales, people. I want to see service robots go boom. Like today. Today's sales, profit. Gazillion dollars is what I want to see. So it better happen. Now, I don't know how many robots he needs. Oh, okay, he's obviously taken off. I don't know how many he needs to take off, but he did. Now, remember, we're going to see ridiculous, silly numbers because the first 80 are just going to get thrown in there all at once. And then it's going to be 8 at a time until I can up the production numbers. You betcha. So I gotta wait. I guess I gotta wait. Darn it. I hate the waiting. I hate the waiting parts. The waiting part stinks. All right. Listen. Hurry. Yeah. Go. Yeah. Deliver stuff. All right. I'll wait a little longer. We'll go fly around here for 30 seconds. So everything is being made now. Yeah. As you can see now, we're only making the 8 at a time, right? Which is fine, and that's what we're expecting. 8 at a time, right? Yeah, so now we've got, we got one guy coming down here at a time, right? Looks like arms is the first thing it ran out of, so, and that's fine. So again, when it gets an arm, it's going to get an arm. And then, of course, the other arm's got to go down to the other location, right? So here comes another arm here. Well, he's already gotten his arm. So, of course, he's going to get, this guy going to get his arm or whatever. But, they're going to get some arms and a few other things. And they'll just run along here perfectly fine. Don't get me wrong, the screenshots are going to look awesome. But now we're actually getting like, your standard 8 per minute. That's what we're getting here. What do you got in storage? So, like, yeah, he's got like a dozen. He's got a dozen in storage. So let's see if we actually got counted for them sales. Because I want to see the monies. It's all about cash. I don't know why, as a robot, I care about cash money. I really only care about my robot army taking over the world. But, supposedly I care about this stuff as a robot. Boom. I sold 27. We went from $1,600 to $5,400 today on that first load. You betcha. I'm assuming this is my first load coming down, right? This is my bars coming down. I want to see all my cash. Yeah, you'd better give me my monies, right? Yes. Show me my cash money. That's how you do it, people. That's how you do it. Yeah, that's what we want to see right there. My cash money. Yep. I don't even know how many we hold at a time. Well, obviously I need more spaceships to bring me the rest of my money down. Yeah, like, you better keep bringing my cash. Don't you be ripping me off. But anyway, as you can see, that's why I only got Mark 1 belt here, because it's not like it's a super rush or anything. So, Data, what's up? Not painting them. Well, I don't know. I guess I can paint them, right? Do you get more money for painting them? I mean, I can actually do painting. It's not like I can't. I mean, it's just water and a bunch of gas, right? So we could actually throw that together here. A little bit of a painting booth, I guess. Where is paint? Paint recipe. Low density, so the pink stuff, the clouded stuff, and some water. Made in a chemical processor. We can make a chemical processor. I don't know how much paint you need. Would you need a lot of paint? I wouldn't think. Anyway, let's see what we got here. Chemical processor. Where we got one of those? I'm sure there's one. Yeah, so we'll make a chemical processor. We'll throw it down here somewhere. Pink liquid and blue liquid. Right there. Pink, blue, and water is around here somewhere. The water's around here somewhere. Sure. Okay. Is that the dark blue or the light blue? All right, well, there's the pink. Right. That's the land here for a minute, would you? Yeah, that's low density. And then where's my cloudy stuff? Is this my cloudy stuff? Yeah, so there's my cloudy stuff. All right, so I have that clouded stuff coming back out here. And actually, there's water right here too, it turns out. As we turn it into green stuff. Right. Okay. But we could just tack it on the end here. We're probably okay with that. If we just tack it on the end and be done with it, I can just borrow one of them water lines and just be done with it right there. All right. Okay, stop playing around with the interface, you goof. Turn the interface back on. And let's go get some platforms, and we'll make a little paint. I don't know. Will they give me any more money for painting them? If they do, I'll paint them. It's perfectly fine. I'm all right with painting them. We'll paint them all up. Sure. Platforms. Here we go. Okay. So I don't know how many. Well, we'll take what? We'll take 1,000. I don't think I need 1,000 platforms for this extra. I will need one more booth, obviously. What do we need? Steel beams and 100 polymer board? All right, well, let's go pick them up on the way so as we can make one more booth. Who wants to give me 100 polymer board? Well, you know what? I'll get it when I go over that way. I'll grab the steel beams now. Just because it's the only thing I got to grab from this side. Okay. There's your 200. Okay, very good. And oh, never mind. I was looking at the wrong thing. I actually do have enough. All right, good. So line painter. There, we'll throw that on there. Now we'll actually go make up some paint. So we'll throw this in here. Might as well close this up, I guess. Zip. There we go. We'll have to clean up here a little bit shortly, but we'll do that. Right up to about there. All right, and then zap this stuff. And this is actually good because it'll give me a chance to see how the robots are running in real time. Keeping in mind, you know, when it dropped off that first load of robots, that wasn't the real numbers of things. Don't get me wrong, I'll take my cash money. I loved it, but but it's not realistic as to what we're producing. We're producing 8 robots a minute, so you know we should see what the real numbers on that are for now. All right, so now one chemical processor. Where did you put that at? Sure, he says. And then the paint's got to come out that side. So there's gas. Well, the gas, there's let's see, the blue gas and water's right there. If I just slide this down just a wee bit and put it right here in line with this one, I can do that. Okay, so blue gas. You got piping for this? Sure. You know what? Why don't you set this up to mark paint so I can see where all the little jiggers go. Okay, so you want water, you want the gas, you want the pink liquid. Okay. Well, sure. Pink liquid. Well, it turns out it's right there. Sure, he says. Okay, so we got to put a little bit of a jigger on here. Right there, right there. Boop, and right there. Okay, sure. Looks good to me. Do this, do this. Yep, do that. Switch to this, and we'll get the first one in there. And down we go. Somewhere's, well, we'll stop here for a second. I'll figure out which one this is. So you're the first one, actually, and I am going to have to use elbows for this. As much as I hate using elbows, and they drive me crazy with a passion, I am going to use them because it will be a lot easier to separate all this. So, yeah, as much as I really hate using elbows. Okay, so... Was I off by 1 on that? Aw, darn it. Really? Well, fine. For now, I will accept that. Maybe I'll clean it up afterwards. I might clean it up afterwards because that will drive me crazy. No. Okay, that's so weird, but all right, I'm going to have to clean that up later. I was sure I had that lined up correctly. Ugh. Anyway, whatever. It's fine. 1 down, 2 to go. Give me the other 2 gases. Sure, he says. What would you like next? I want the cloud gas. That is you. And we're going to stop here. Okay, and then turn you this way, and we'll go over here. And yes, as much as I hate to do this, Okay, there we go. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Sure. Now for that water. That's not a pipe. Good try, though. There you go. Yeah, switch to that. Do this. Do that. Okay. Look, it's not Tetris, dude. Just... there you go. Yeah, I know it's already a mess. So... you got a problem. You're gonna run right into that pipe. That would be bad. Like, so bad. Alright. So, you're gonna really... You know what? You're gonna have to play with elbows here, and you're gonna hate it. But, get used to it. Alright. Yeah, we're just gonna go up and over this one. Again, don't usually play with these very often, but this time, we don't want to mess up this. Why is it that... Really? Okay, thanks. I really do gotta clean up some of these pipes. Okay, so go to here, and then put you on the end. And... oh, jeez. Okay, that should be all 3 of them, right? That's all 3 of you guys, right? 150, 150, water, 001. That is a water pipe, right? I'm sure of it. Right, water pipe, water flows down here, goes up here, flows over here. Oh, yeah, you got that wrong. Try again. That's why I hate them silly pipes. Sure, he says. There. Try that. Is that going to work for us? Alright, I'm assuming this comes out as a liquid. So let's go to this side. Yes, this is a pipe. This is a pipe I got to run over there. Okay, sure. Okay. How many pipes do you have on you? Not enough. Alright. I don't know if I have any pipes stored over here in this box or not. I may have to... I'm probably going to have to go back to the science base to get this. I don't think I have any pipes left over here. I do not. Alright. Yeah, it wasn't connected. Yeah, well, it's connected with water now, but you're right. It wasn't connected with water. It was broken. And we have to come over here to grab more pipe, because I'm going to need like 300-400 pipe to get all the way across there. So, hello. Let's go with, alright, 471. I'm sure we'll make it. I don't think it's more than 471, but we'll find out. Okay, so we'll run it over there along with this one. And then we'll run it straight down that way. You guys are still making me robots, right? Yeah, well, he's taken off. That's good. Okay. So, now... okay, I can't live with this. There's certain things I can live with, but, I mean, this is just looking really messy. It just looks so bad. There. Yeah, we can clean this up. We can make it better. We'll do something with it. There. And, yeah, you can take that one out. And... yeah, thank you. Do that. Do this. Rotate that. And drag this down there. Alright, so that makes me feel a little bit better. Now... oh, no, is it glitched? Don't tell me it's glitched. Pipes are pretty glitchy in the game. I actually have several pipes that are glitched over in different areas that I've had to... oh, okay, no, they've drawn in now. That's good. Yeah, like there were some pipes over here that I've had to build up and around. Oh yeah, I got the paint station ready to go. Where is it? Where is it? It's right there. Assembly line painter. It's good to go. I gotta drag it over there. Okay, pipe. Let's make things happen. So we're gonna come this way. No, thanks. Try again. And okay, we'll go one higher. Sure. Okay, and then do this, do that, do this. Okay. Somewhere's around here, just so as we don't have any collision issues. Sure. And then we can do this, and let's go. Okay. And drag you over to here, and then let's see. Well, first of all, I don't even know where the paint goes into, so I guess I better put this thing on the assembly line, right? So... Okay. No, take that out. Take this in. I don't know how many... I don't... And this guy's like, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing, dude? I can't do a thing. I gotta do my thing. Yeah, okay. First of all, how big are you? What do you, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, well, I gotta get rid of 3 more platforms. Okay, 1 painter. Where is it? Okay, put up here. Okay, there we go. So I know where the opening is now, so let's take care of that. Obviously, they're all going to stop here until I give them paint, right? Oh, they're stopping here because there's no power either. But that's actually okay. That actually works out to my benefit until I get these guys hooked in here. So, zip. Somewhere's around there. All right, let's get these guys down here. Okay, right to here. I'm just going to stick that there for a second. That's going to make no sense, but it will in a second. Rotate. Give me this. You come to here. Excellent. And now we'll get rid of you. And do this, do that. Do this, do that. And back to this. Off we go. Do. Okay, and I don't know if the thing is they looked really cool as Terminator. Now I'm gonna have just painted robots. Like, you didn't see Terminators, you know, using paint. I don't think the robots really cared about paint samples, but whatever. There we go. We got the paint in there now. So now let's power this sucker up. So as I can select things. Wire. Thank you. You to you. Yep, thank you. And let's come down here. Configure. Service robot. Oh, wow. You get to do all the colors, don't you? That's really awesome. So torso. Let's go orange. Arm is... Well, I mean, you know, I guess the head's got to be orange. Yes? We'll go with that. I'll just do that for a start, right? Look at that. Wow, you guys are looking pretty hot. I get, you know what? Alt U, do that. Yeah, I know how this works, dude. Yeah, do this. And yeah, I mean, I gotta take a picture of that. I mean, just because it looks really good. All right, there we go. We're making robots now, people. Even painted ones. Not to say they'll be worth any more money, but I guess they'll look good. You know, they got little stripes and stuff on them, so I guess that's kind of a thing. Anyway, hey, look at that. We're making robots, and all kinds of them at that. as we stick little heads on them. Sure. I mean, that's a thing. So now, I want to go compare sales just to see how we're doing. Julian, what's up? I hope it's all good in the neighborhood. You betcha. Hopefully the cheese and chocolate was good last night. All right. So yeah, obviously we made some crazy sales, right? So this was before, and now so we made, we make little drones here. Now, according to this, I haven't sold any of them little robots today, but I should be selling them robots because I haven't stopped making those either. You did each, yeah. Well, I mean, that's the best part. You can customize it. In fact, I could go change the colors right now and make more different colors. What I'd really like to do is, no, you know what? I'm going to save that as a surprise. I thought about doing that today, but I'm gonna wait until later. I'm gonna do that later. I will save that for later in the week. That's what I'm gonna do with that. The cheese tax has been paid tonight as well. Left arm green. Yeah. So well, I'm glad the cheese tax has been paid. So the cheese can be had. Right, little robots. This line is empty. Why is it empty? This line shouldn't be empty. What is your problem? Empty. I see that. What are you upset about? 3, 8, 12. Oh, I know what you're upset about. You finally ran out. Yes, you did. Good. You know what I need? I need a 3-way splitter. All right, but that's fine. I don't care. I'm going to get what I want. So, give me this. And, well, I mean, I could just take it straight. No, I can't take it straight from here. I have to put a splitter onto it right here, actually. But I don't think I actually have a spare one here at the moment, so just right-click that for 5. Get that out of your hand, dude, because that's not what you need. Oh, and you know what? How about you turn the interface back on? You're done taking pictures for now. Not to say as I really needed it, but it is what it is. So, I need to kill that by... Yeah, put that back. We need... Okay, just give me this, would you? Holy smokes. Give me that. And now I need to do this like this, and then I need to do that like this. Okay, this is dead. Good. Which I was letting everything run out of this because I'm tearing this out of here, but I had to wait until all the cells ran out. So now with robots back online, or the maintenance drones or whatever they're called, plus the first 8 robots coming out of there, we should now end up starting to get a little bit more plate coming through, and then I'll try to increase their numbers here, because this is the holdback. Everything else is running tickety-boo. The problem is plate, right? And we only get this plate from space. That's kind of a holdback. Like I could be pumping this sucker for every $1 it's worth, but I can't. Now, turns out we're putting out a lot of plate here, or we're getting a lot of stuff here at the moment, but, it'd be great if we could have a lot more plate coming in all the time, right? And then I would extend this, right, and make even more stuff, because it takes a lot of ingots just to make a single plate. If you come down here, it takes 800 ingots. You do get 10,000 plate. If you can do this all per minute, right? There's no way you get this in per minute. It just doesn't happen. It is what it is. And then of course it comes over here after it's converted, and here, we get 5 plate a minute out of this, and I mean that's 1,000 liquid for 5 plate. That's terrible. It's terrible. That's very little plate for a lot of liquid. So, yeah, I mean, we're severely bottlenecked here. Not much you can do about it, I guess. I mean, I can jump up and down and complain about it all day, but it doesn't fix anything. It doesn't do anything for me. Yeah, like, I mean, it's not even like I have to use these two machines here, because we just eat all the plate in these two machines and it just eats it all up and spits out the liquid already. So it's not like it's a capacity issue. I don't even need more. I've already got two spares that I'm not using. It's a literal, can you give me more plate from space, please, stuff. The time I made some sandwiches so it won't be as bad as just cheese craving. Yeah, well, you gotta be careful with cheese, you know. You don't want to have bathroom problems eating too much cheese either, because that goes bad. Well, this actually looks really healthy, I will say. It's nice to see maintenance drones coming back in again. Okay, so let's see what we got going on here. Okay, so they're emptying out. If this starts backing up, then that's great, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think it's going to empty out before they get a thing, and that's fine. If these belts stay full almost all the time, that's my first goal. My first goal would be to keep these belts full all the time. If they stay full all the time, I'll upgrade them to Mark II, and then we'll go from there. So we'll go stare at the sales chart here for a bit. Okay. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love cheese, but too much cheese is also a problem. You only had 300 grams left. It's fine. So we're selling robots. Yeah. So there was the crazy numbers I sold yesterday. We're looking for the better part of today's sales, but this is good. I mean, yes, okay, we did sell 28,000 that day. But I mean, this is good. If we can hold an 8,200 average, I would be very happy with that. Between 8 and 10,000, I think is a kind of a nice place to start, because then that gives me 100,000 liquid. Not quite sure if that's going to totally handle our capacity needs, but it's better than nothing. I think you got to kind of have a start somewhere. So yeah, this is a thing that's happening now. We assemble robots and we put them on a spaceship, and it's awesome. Of course, like I said, here of course is the energy. We're running all the solar panels now, and I'm going to make even more offline. You bet. We will definitely not have a problem with power. No problems with power. We're not even running 50% now. The steam turbines are all turned off, which means all that extra ore is not being consumed and eating up all my resources. So that actually works out really good as well. Everything else is running tickety-boo. The extra setup I have over here for even more Xeno is running fine. I scooted around to these deposits last night. I haven't been out to this deposit last night because I was so busy with energy and all these other deposits. I didn't have time to go out to the Techium, so maybe I'll take a travel out here now just to have a look. What do we got coming up next, Max? Well, I guess I'm going to try to increase production. Oh, no, it's not. Science. Purple Science is next. That's what's on the next stream. You bet. So Purple Science is next on the list. And what we need to do with Purple Science, if I bring the science up here, actually, can I fly and bring science up at the same time? I can fly in science. Awesome. I like flying in science at the same time. So what we need to do next is this. I need a fracking tower. And I need this tower to make things work. I guess I probably need pipelines, pumps, pipelines, blast furnace, slag reprocessing. Okay, cool. As you can see, we're pretty far down the tree, so besides like monuments and a few other, pretty things, where are we? All right, well, we're getting there. Besides, some science and some things. Oh, right, I'm not using the full power of the jetpack here, so I gotta tip it up here. We want to be able to take advantage of all the stuff, so that's for sure. Okay, so I am going to have to add more stone. I do realize that this actually is a little bit of a bottleneck. We're using a lot more stone here than expected. So I might actually hook these two up here as well, and then just shovel it straight through into that second machine. But let's have a peek on the inside here just to check out the amount of technium and stuff. Oh yeah, like lots here, all kinds. And the robots are cleaning some of it out though. I mean, this was built right up and over this. You know, like this was pretty high, so they are eating into it. I will say that. And same here. You know, this was a solid wall, and the robots are here eating into this stuff. So I will say, now these guys in the back probably aren't doing squat, right? So they are touching anything back here because them other two lines aren't plugged in. So yeah, like you can see here, these are packed, stacked, and racked, but these guys are digging into it. They are making things happen, right, guys? No thumbs, huh? Maybe I should have given you thumbs. You could have given me a thumbs up. No? Okay, cool. Listen, you're doing a good job, though. These guys are doing a great job. So you know they are making me rods and things, and that's exactly what we want. In fact, I think I'm gonna actually plug these in. Well, I'm here. I might as well do that. So I think that goes in there. Yes, it does. And we'll take number 4 here, and we'll plug him in right there. All right, let's take this. These are all going to be inputs. Okay, intakes and outputs. I might as well fix this one up too at the same time. Output and inputs. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. And I think these are already queued up? No, they're not. I got to do some copy pasting with these guys. They do have their outputs out there already, though. That's awesome. That means I don't have to worry about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, well, let's make some copy paste here. Copy pasta. Sure. Let's go V. Shift that, and then paste, 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 and then paste, 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 paste. That is working so much better now. I don't know. I think there was a patch where it wasn't working for me, and then I got caught on that. The Mark II miners yet? I probably did. I think a while ago, but I just haven't used them. Like I've never done any of the mining efficiency upgrades. I'm like, well, there's Drone Miner 2, and no, I haven't done it. I mean, Drone Miner 1 works just fine, right? You know, it's like, I don't know. It's kind of one of those things where I don't mind buying upgrades if I'm getting something new or something that's really improving my life. But like, you know, like the solar panel large, right? I didn't get solar panel large. I'm making more than enough power than I need. Yes. You know, like, is it efficient in terms of resources? Maybe not, but the amount of resources I have on the planet is everywhere. So just because I'm using small solar panels doesn't mean that I'm not getting anything. You know, like, I got more than enough panels to handle my power needs. So I never did have to upgrade to Mark IIs. So it's kind of a thing where it's like, you know, some upgrades help you, but some upgrades don't provide enough help to really go that extra step. Now, Mark III belt, on the other hand, maybe we'll talk, right? Mark III belt could be an actual decision I need to make, right? Because I do kind of like having faster belts all the time. But like Logistics Container 3, great. So now I can store like 10,000 things in a box instead of 7,000 things in a box. Well, I'll admit the first box was a little small, so I upgraded to the second box, which can now hold like 7,000 items. But now it's like, okay, well, I really don't need any more than that in a box. So, because if you're storing 10,000 items in a box, chances are your bottleneck, you've got a major bottleneck somewhere, and you got to go find it, right? That's the one thing about storage in players, right? Players and storage is always a curse. So, because players will hoard everything, right? And if you give them more storage, they'll hold more stuff, right? That's a thing. Like, you got to kind of force yourself to be frugal in games, because if not, you'll pack rat everything forever. But now, don't get me wrong, like inventory, see? Inventory size 4. That'd be so tempting to take, right? But do you really need more inventory? Now, some players will say, yes, I'll take all the inventory I can get, but, you know, really, you kind of don't, you know. That's my crazy brain. That's how my crazy brain takes it, right? Now, I wasn't quite, like, even the small power poles have been working just fine for me. It's not like large power poles were going to solve a big dilemma problem for me. It's like, yeah, power poles, whatever. Freight elevator 2, I may actually get, though. So that is a thing. So next episode, what are we doing? We're actually going to do science. We're actually going to do purple science. Boop, there we go. Purple science coming up. So I actually got the science, but we have to do a build for the science, get it all set up, and then I am going to research fracking towers, because I did promise that we were going to end the episode over at the Iglium, right? It's Iglium? Is it Iglium? It's no, it's Tuxelite, because Texulite and Tuxelite, the blue stuff and this pink stuff, have got to have the same name. Won't the belt fill with processed ore and won't accept raw ore anymore? With processed ore and accept raw ore. You mean, yes. Don't leave yet. I'm not leaving yet. I'm not leaving anything yet. Okay. Okay, so that was Mark II miners. You might miss the first one. What do you mean I missed the first one? I mean, these all look... Oh, hello. You haven't hooked these in, you goof. Right. Yep. You silly person. Outputs. Sure, output that. And then output that. No, you've done that backwards. Not you. Sorry. Backwards. My bad. Outputs. Rotate this way. Output you. Output you. Input you. And you forgot to change the label on that. Yeah. Anyway, this only takes a second. Alright, that's fine. Yep, down. Okay, there we go. Right. We'll run these down here. It'll be fast. It'll be fine. Oops. Not that. Also, the first machinery on the left has an output in the wrong place. It does? Input, output. Input, output. It looks fine to me. Input, output. Input, output. Now, these machines over here do different things, right? So they're in reverse order. They all look fine there. Those looks fine. Input, output. Input, output. Input, output. It doesn't do the storage. No, I got the storage all fixed up now. I must admit, I did mess up the storage there. Oh, wait a minute. Input, oh, yes, I see it here. Oh, no, it's in the back. It's in the back because I had to turn it sideways. So there's the input, output for that. Input, output, input, output. Yeah, so they're fine. No, hey, no sense looking bad at it. No worries. It's all good. I'm going to run this down here, and we'll plug this in, because one thing I do use, I use a lot of stone for this glass. I must admit, I'm using a lot more stone than I expected. So that's fine. I mean, you know, it's not like it's the end of the world or anything, but I must admit, I'm using a lot more stone than I expected. So we'll do that. And and do that. And these guys can be 2 inputs. Rotate, rotate. There's 1. There's 2. Okay, good. That takes care of you, right? Yep. He is taken care of. So now we'll run over here. I'm going to show you guys the underground of this crazy mineral. And I understand games like to be unique, right? Everybody wants uniqueness. You know, you don't want to be the same as the last game or the game before or even the game before that. I might as well stare at stuff on flying by here. I know that one's fine because that's brand new. And this one's for science, so it should be fine. Looks like it's okay. Oh, yeah, that's more than good. But I must admit, they kind of went overboard with all the different ore names. Like, really? You couldn't call it irononium and copperonium? Like, you know, stuck something familiar to people? You know, like, instead of the really wacky names that you got? Like, irononium could have been made in irononium plates, and copperonium could have been doing the copperonium bars, right? Which makes the electronic components, you know, the titanium, right? For the titanium plates, like, you know, that one's for science. Well, you know, it's just, it does create a you know, it's like, well, now I gotta learn a bunch of terms, literally just because the game decided it didn't want to use the same terms. Okay, so this is the I don't even know what we're calling it. It is the texulite. This is the texulite vein. If I do a quick scan on it, all right, so we have there's 12 areas I can tap into this thing, right? And as you can see here, you can tap into them. 2 of them are at 119, which is really weird that not one, but that one and that one and that one are all at level 119. How convenient. Because if we go down to level 119, that means I can hook into all of these on the same level, right? Yeah, like, you know, copperonium, right? I'm fine with copperonium. You know. Okay, so here are the drills, but here's what they look like when they're done. So when you first start drilling, like the ore is right there, like it's right here, and it has like a pink square. And then of course, as you drill into it, it does this, and the drill head goes all the way in until it mines it all out. Boom. Which is actually pretty cool. And then of course it stops when it gets to the end like this. Now we can fix these, right? So the reason I didn't take this out is that we can fix these later with fracking. So that these are not dead, they're just not functional at the moment. So over here, of course, at level 119, right? So if we do that, look at that. There's 119, there's 119, and there's 119 over there. Okay, we have these drills that are running. He's actually in there pretty far now, but he is still drilling, and there's lots of pink ore here, so this is good. Yikes, it's actually pretty scary. Yeah, it's pretty scary, actually. Anyway, but he is digging into it, and of course, what will happen when he runs out of that ore is he will not be able to do any more until I do fracking. And of course, then over here, boom, right there. So we're at 158. So we need to move we're at 427, so we need to move 25 blocks that way, and then about 40 blocks that way. So 25 blocks that way, 40 blocks that way, and then we'll be able to mine that on this same level again, and then we'll hook up a third set of drills. Now, I'm hoping what will happen is we'll do some, maybe we'll do a Mark II freight elevator, or I might have to do a Mark I, like a second Mark I freight elevator, just to kind of get it up and running for now. But then we do fracking, and then supposedly that's going to make magic happen, and these guys are going to have magical ore for like a long time to come, and I'll be very excited about that. That's where we're going to pick that up a little bit later, but we got to do the science first, people. The science has to happen first. I'm Max. This has been Foundry. Of course, that's where we're going to do it with this on the next game. Just as a point out, I don't think I have something scheduled for tomorrow, but I don't know. But I might play tomorrow anyway. It all depends. I had to put my car in the shop. You can't use the fracking tower until you unlock the blast thingy. Until the blast thingy. Great. Well, we have to do the science anyway, right? So first thing, the next thing we're going to do is set up purple science. I've got the research done. And it turns out we're making extra parts over here. So we're going to take some of these extra parts and divert them towards purple science and make that happen. Obviously, we don't have extra arms and legs. But it turns out I have extra torso parts. In fact, we've got the lines all ready to go here, actually. If we come down here, I've got these all set up so as I can feed right off of them and then go that way and hook them into science. For purple science, I need the hydraulic rams, which are right below me. I need 4 robot parts, which are right below me, and 1 CPU, which is right there. So we'll be able to take a box of this CPU, go that way, and we're going to take our hydraulic rams, which I've got them. I got the lines ready to go for tomorrow's episode. I'll explain that in a second. For the next episode, we've got the robot parts and the hydraulic rams, and we're ready to go. Now, that's what I was about to mention, is one of my vehicles is in the shop, and I have to pick it up. But they don't know if it's going to be ready for tomorrow or Thursday or Friday. They weren't able in exact time. So whenever I have to pick it up, that's the day I can't play, right? So they said it could be as early as Wednesday, so I booked Wednesday off for that. But if it's Thursday or whatever, then that's what I'll have to figure out. I'll have to figure it out then, right? But anyway, nevertheless, this will be back when the next stream. We will do purple science, because here's all our other science, which is looking awesome, by the way. And it turns out I got a blank square right there. Look at that. What are we going to put there? Purple science. And where's it going to go? Right on this track right there. Purple science, you betcha, with our labs. It's going to be awesome. Okay, with that, a big thanks to recent subscribers. Their names are going at the bottom of the screen. Why don't you go stare at your very expensive assembly line and watch robots being painted to take the folks out there, Max. Because, you've been blabbling on for 13 minutes about stuff. I don't even know what stuff we've been babbling on about half the time. Okay, but we are sending robots down here. They are getting painted. There he is. Look at that. Here comes our next contestant. Yeah, put that down. Put that down. Look at that. He's awesome. A big thanks to the recent subscribers going at the bottom of the screen. Of course, to Data, to Julian, of course, Mr. O popped in at the very start, and Sanchez, of course, making a quick trip into the house to see what's going on. I appreciate it very much. Of course, all those watching later on, I hope it's a great day for everybody. And so with that, I'm off to have a bite to eat. Next episode's Purple Science, as we're watching the robots get painted with Max colors. Boom, baby. There you go. That's right. Make me money. Go make me money. Go take over the world and make me money, because that's what I need. Thanks, everybody, for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.